In a world where biases about race and age still run deep, love between people who defy those expectations often becomes a lightning rod for criticism. Relationships that cross these boundaries are frequently labeled inappropriate by society's rigid standards. Yet in Hollywood, several powerful older black women have refused to be confined by those rules, boldly choosing to share their lives with younger white men. Despite age gaps stretching across decades, their romances have unfolded like captivating but controversial stories. From glamorous red carpet moments under blinding lights to private relationships dissected by the public eye, these 25 unexpected love stories do more than challenge stereotypes. They reveal layers of passion, tension, and hidden drama few ever see. Before we dive in, take a moment to like the video and subscribe if you enjoy exploring celebrity relationships and the untold stories behind Hollywood's biggest names. And whatever you do, don't look away, because what you're about to discover may truly surprise you. Diana Ross. Diana Ross. A fairy tale between two worlds. Diana Ross, born in 1944 in Detroit, Michigan, rose to fame as the lead singer of the Supremes, shaping the sound of 1960s pop with a voice as smooth as a cool stream, moving the hearts of millions. While her career soared to dazzling heights, her marriage became a quieter, more complicated chapter of her life, largely because she was a black icon who fell in love with a white man. In 1986, beneath the gray sky of a cold winter day, Diana Ross married Arne Næss Jr., a white Norwegian billionaire, and their union instantly ignited public fascination. Cameras flashed and whispers spread everywhere, as people tried to make sense of the unusual love story between a legendary black diva and a man from the icy shores of Northern Europe. No one knew exactly when their romance had begun, but rumors that Næss was 8 years younger than Ross only intensified the media storm. Debates erupted everywhere. Many celebrated what looked like a modern fairy tale, yet quiet doubts and harsh questions followed her steps. How could a black American superstar build a life with a Norwegian businessman? Cultural differences, public scrutiny, and the vast Atlantic Ocean separating their homes made the relationship even more complicated. Ross often had to cross the ocean just to keep their love alive. A close friend later revealed how many long flights Diana endured, traveling back and forth across continents simply to protect the fragile bond they shared. Despite the pressure from the public and the distance between them, they held tightly to their love for years. But in 1999, rumors surfaced that Næss had fathered a child in Norway, and the fragile balance between them began to collapse. At a New York event, a reporter once asked Ross, "How do you reconcile loving someone from another world?" She answered without hesitation, her voice calm but firm. "Love has no borders." It was a powerful declaration, one that cut through prejudice and left the entire room silent. Ross and Næss eventually divorced in 2000, yet she would still refer to him as the love of my life, just not the one meant to last forever. Their story proved that love can cross race, culture, and continents, but only when both hearts are willing to carry the weight of sacrifice and understanding. Vivica Fox. Vivica A. Fox, born in 1964 in South Bend, Indiana, is a Hollywood icon with undeniable allure. At 50, Fox became the center of media attention when she was linked to Robert Richard, her co-star nearly 19 years younger, a rising star in his own right. She faced constant whispers about the age gap and their interracial dynamic, both of which stirred controversy and created new obstacles in her career. One autumn afternoon in 2014, during a wrap party for the film crew, all eyes drifted toward Vivica Fox, the actress who played a mother in Chocolate City, now rumored to be dating Richard, the young actor cast as her son. The situation sparked immediate curiosity. On screen, they were the perfect mother and son, but behind the scenes, subtle glances and quiet gestures hinted at something far more intimate, a crew member later recalled. Robert was often seen lingering outside Vivica's trailer, sometimes vanishing long enough that crew members had to search for him. Soon they were spotted sharing quiet dinners around Los Angeles, and a paparazzi photo of them holding hands affectionately spread across tabloids like wildfire. The media quickly branded Fox a serial cougar. The differences in age and race ignited intense reactions. Some fans admired her confidence and independence, but others mocked her relentlessly. "She's chasing younger men to feel young again," critics whispered online. The rumors placed enormous pressure on Fox, especially while she was portraying a maternal role in the film, which only intensified the scrutiny surrounding her personal life. When the noise became overwhelming, Fox addressed the speculation directly on social media, writing, "I'm single and happy. I'm not dating anyone." Yet the story refused to fade. The real climax came at a post-production celebration when reporters crowded around her, firing question after question about Richard. Fox stood calmly amid the chaos, her expression steady but her eyes blazing with quiet determination. Then she smiled and spoke with unwavering confidence, "Let me live my life." The words cut through the noise like a spark in the dark, silencing the crowd around her. Whether the relationship was ever real or not was never confirmed, but Fox continued to thrive, shining in Empire and in many projects that followed. Vivica's story became more than celebrity gossip. It stood as a powerful reminder of resilience, of a strong Black woman refusing to be defined by society's expectations about age, love, or image. Her message was simple yet fearless. A free heart doesn't ask permission to live. Stay true to who you are, no matter what the world has to say. Billy Porter. Billy Porter. Love is strength. Billy Porter, born in 1969 in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, rose to fame with his role as Pray Tell in Pose, becoming a powerful voice for the Black LGBTQ community. Yet even with a radiant career, his love life faced scrutiny because the man he loved was white. In 2015, beneath the glittering lights of an elegant New York party, Billy Porter arrived in a dazzling outfit that instantly drew every eye in the room. In the middle of the crowd, he noticed a familiar figure, Adam Smith. His former partner. Adam, a white man 13 years younger, was chatting with guests when their eyes suddenly met across the room. For a brief moment, everything fell silent. They stood a few steps apart, as if 1,000 unspoken words hovered in the space between them. Adam offered a shy smile, but his eyes carried something deeper. Billy looked back, answering with a gentle smile of his own. Adam stepped forward and naturally extended his hand. This time there was no painful goodbye, only quiet openness. Billy took his hand, a simple gesture that felt like a welcome back, and maybe the beginning of another chance for two hearts that had never truly let go. After 5 years apart, they found their way back to each other. When Porter became engaged in 2016, a fierce wave of criticism quickly followed. Some voices online mocked them without hesitation. A Black gay man loving a younger white man? Absurd. Even some within the LGBTQ community questioned their relationship. But instead of retreating, Porter chose to stand tall. At the 2019 Emmy Awards, dressed in a shimmering suit, he walked the red carpet proudly holding Adam's hand as cameras flashed around them. Porter declared with fearless clarity, "My love is my strength." It wasn't just a personal truth, it became a bold statement for anyone who had ever been judged, silenced, or pushed aside by prejudice. Although Porter and Smith eventually parted ways in 2023, they remained close friends. Porter described it as a bittersweet goodbye. And through it all, he continues to fight for the LGBTQ community, spreading a message the world still needs to hear. Love knows no boundaries. Mary J. Blige. Mary J. Blige, the melody of a fearless heart. The queen of R&B turned pain into power, transforming her scars into music that moved the world with its raw, soulful emotion. Yet when she began dating Stefano D'Alessandro, a white dancer 9 years younger than her, whispers quickly turned into heated debates about age, race, and what love is supposed to look like. One winter evening in 2017, inside a vast rehearsal studio, music pulsed through the air as Mary J. Blige prepared for the biggest tour of her career. Dancers moved across the floor in rhythm and sweat. Among them was Stefano D'Alessandro, a white dancer 9 years younger. Something about his presence caught her attention. With every step he took, every sharp turn and fluid motion, her heart felt an unexpected pull. On stage, their chemistry was electric. Their movements blended seamlessly, their glances lingering a moment longer than necessary, like sparks quietly catching fire in the dark. For a while, everything felt effortless, almost magical. Then one night in Los Angeles, they were seen sharing an intimate moment at a bar. By morning, the rumors had exploded. The media swarmed the story, branding Blige as a woman chasing youth. Headlines appeared overnight, one asking bluntly, "Is Mary trying to hold on to youth?" Their relationship became a battlefield of public opinion. Critics pointed to the age gap, others to the racial difference. Some fans openly questioned her choices, insisting she should have chosen someone more appropriate. Suddenly, Blige wasn't just a singer anymore, she was a spectacle under society's microscope. Every glance, every appearance, every rumor became fuel for debate. Their love story turned into controversy. But Mary J. Blige had faced storms before. Amid the noise and judgment, she stepped onto the stage once again. The opening notes of "No More Drama" echoed through the arena. It wasn't just another performance. It was a statement. Bathed in the glow of the stage lights, with fierce determination in her eyes, Blige looked out at the crowd and declared, "Love is freedom, not chains." Her voice carried beyond the music, bold, unshaken, defiant. Those words cut through every whisper and accusation, challenging the quiet rules society tries to place around love. It was more than a lyric. It was a manifesto for anyone who had ever felt trapped by expectations. In that moment, Mary J. Blige didn't just command the stage, she reclaimed her story. And as the audience rose in thunderous applause, supporters and critics alike felt the power of her truth. Her romance with Dolly Sandro eventually faded, but the message remained. Mary J. Blige proved that an older black woman can love boldly, freely, and without apology, even when the world is watching. Angela Bassett. Angela Bassett. Love is an unbreakable team. Angela Bassett, born in 1958 in New York City, is a commanding actress whose presence electrifies the screen. In 1997, at 39, Bassett surprised the world when she married Courtney B. Vance, a white actor 2 years younger than her. Their union quietly stepped into a space still shadowed by racial and cultural prejudice. Back in 1989, inside the warm, focused atmosphere of an acting class at Yale, Angela Bassett and Courtney B. Vance first crossed paths. Both carried a fierce devotion to their craft, sharing intense rehearsals beneath the soft light pouring through classroom windows. Yet it wasn't until 1996, after years of friendship and mutual respect, that their connection deepened into love. When they married, they quickly became a symbol of enduring, graceful partnership. Still, the world questioned them. Could the love between a black queen of Hollywood and a white actor truly last? Their relationship was more than joy. It was a quiet fight against prejudice. A colleague once said, "They're the perfect team, but the world keeps trying to pull them apart." The couple faced lingering stares and subtle discrimination, especially after they welcomed their twins through adoption in 2006. Through every storm, they stood firm, refusing to let judgment shake the strength of their bond. In 2018, at a major event beneath blinding camera flashes, a reporter asked Bassett, "How do you balance love and prejudice?" Angela looked at Vance, clasped his hand with quiet certainty, and answered with a gentle smile, "We're a team, unbreakable." Her words were more than a declaration of love. They were proof that true partnership can rise above every barrier. Nearly 3 decades later, Bassett and Vance continue to thrive together, raising their children and shining side by side. Angela Bassett's story reminds the world that when love is strong enough, no boundary of race, age, or expectation can stand in its way. Alfre Woodard. Alfre Woodard. Love in the shadow of rumors. Alfre Woodard, born in 1952 in Tulsa, Oklahoma, is a black actress known for her remarkable power of transformation. In 1983, at 31, Woodard was rumored to be seeing Roderick Spencer, a white producer 7 years younger than her, a pairing that quickly stirred curiosity around the beloved star. She suddenly found herself under a microscope as whispers spread about her unconventional romance. One autumn afternoon in 1983, on the set of an independent film in Los Angeles, the crew moved with electric excitement as production began. Beneath the warm golden lights of the set, Alfre Woodard, radiating confidence, grace, and quiet beauty, met Roderick Spencer for the first time. Their conversations soon flowed effortlessly, and the differences in age and race slowly seemed to dissolve. They spoke about their journeys, their dreams, and the worlds they came from. In that shared space of honesty, a spark quietly ignited between two people from very different lives. Everything shifted, however, when the pair appeared together at a Los Angeles industry event. Cameras flashed as reporters noticed the subtle warmth between them. Their lingering glances and gentle smiles were quickly captured by the press, and rumors erupted overnight. Headlines labeled their connection a strange romance, with one sensational column asking, "What is Alfred doing with a younger man?" Under the harsh glare of cameras and speculation, their relationship became the talk of the entertainment world. Some fans admired Woodard's courage to follow her heart, yet others openly criticized the relationship, uncomfortable with both the age gap and the interracial pairing. Surrounded by relentless scrutiny, Woodard chose a different path: silence. She poured her focus into her work, refusing to allow gossip to define her or shake her resolve. But the pressure from reporters and tabloids continued to build. At a major film premiere, the tension finally broke when a journalist stepped forward and bluntly asked, "Are you in love with that white man?" A heavy silence fell over the crowd. For a brief moment, the room seemed to hold its breath. Then Woodard lifted her head, smiled calmly, and looked straight at the reporter. "I love what makes me happy," she said. Her words were simple, yet they carried unmistakable strength. It was more than a defense of her relationship. It was a declaration of independence from judgment and expectation. The room fell quiet as those around her felt the quiet power of a woman who refused to let society dictate her choices. Though never officially confirmed in public, Woodard and Spencer's bond quietly endured over the years. Woodard continued to rise in Hollywood with dignity and brilliance, proving that rumors and criticism could never dim her spirit. In the end, Alfre Woodard's story reminds us that true love rarely needs validation from the world. It only requires understanding, courage, and two people willing to stand beside each other. Lee Daniels, a flame of love burning across divisions. Born in 1959 in Pennsylvania, Lee Daniels rose to become a groundbreaking director whose deeply human stories exposed the harsh truths of life. In his 40s, Daniels openly dated Jehiel Pfizer, a white producer 16 years younger than him. Their same-sex relationship would soon become a lightning rod for controversy. For a respected artist like Daniels, stepping into that love meant walking directly into a storm of prejudice about race, age, and sexuality. One evening in the early 2000s, Lee Daniels met Jehiel Pfizer at a party. Pfizer, a young white producer 16 years his junior, shared Daniels' passion for art, storytelling, and creative ambition. What began as a casual conversation quickly sparked a connection neither expected. As the music softened and curious eyes watched from across the room, they kissed, laughing together as if the rest of the world had faded away. In that moment, something undeniable began. Their relationship blossomed with warmth and intensity. They shared quiet embraces, laughter, and the electric excitement of a love still finding its voice. In 2005, at a charity event, Daniels made their relationship public, walking hand in hand with Pfizer before the cameras. The reaction was immediate and explosive. Many within the LGBTQ+ community celebrated their courage and openness. But criticism from conservative media outlets came swiftly and harshly. A post on X bluntly asked, "What is Daniels trying to prove with a love so different?" The story of a black gay director and a younger white man became more than gossip. It became a cultural battleground. Some commentators mocked the relationship, calling it absurd. Others treated it as a scandal. As headlines and opinion pieces continued attacking their love, Daniels found himself facing not only public hostility but also resistance within his own family. The pressure was relentless. Yet Daniels and Pfizer refused to hide. They understood that silence would never change hearts. In 2009, during a press conference filled with relentless questions, Daniels stood calmly before the reporters. With steady eyes and a quiet smile, he answered, "Love is art, and I live truthfully within it." His words filled the room like a flame, illuminating both his courage and his unwavering belief in love. For many who faced prejudice and oppression, that moment became a spark of hope. Years later, after many highs and painful lows, Daniels and Pfizer eventually went their separate ways. But Daniels continued his fight for LGBTQ+ rights, speaking openly about equality and dignity. He reminded the world that love does not recognize the boundaries of race, age, or expectation. Support those who dare to love, because in their courage lives the true meaning of freedom. Whoopi Goldberg. Whoopi Goldberg. A love story balanced on the edge of scandal. Born in New York City in 1955, Goldberg rose to become one of the most versatile performers in entertainment history, earning the rare and prestigious EGOT title. But in 1992, at age 37, she stunned Hollywood with a romance that quickly became one of the industry's most talked about controversies. Her partner was Ted Danson, a white actor 2 years younger than her, and still married at the time. What began as whispers soon turned into headlines. For many, the relationship felt like a cultural shock, placing Goldberg at the center of criticism fueled by accusations of infidelity and the tension of racial differences. One warm summer afternoon in 1992, on the set of Made in America, Ted Danson was filming the final scenes of the lively comedy. Yet the crew's attention was drifting away from the cameras. Between takes, the quiet glances, the lingering smiles, and the gentle gestures shared between Goldberg and Danson were impossible to ignore. Something deeper was unfolding before everyone's eyes. Soon the rumors exploded across Hollywood. Their playful exchanges and unmistakable chemistry ignited a media frenzy. When Danson ultimately left his wife to be with Goldberg, the press seized the story without mercy. Headlines labeled it the latest Hollywood scandal, and the couple became the center of relentless public scrutiny. Fans who once adored Goldberg suddenly turned against her, branding her a homewrecker. The controversy grew even more intense because their relationship crossed America's still sensitive racial lines. A celebrated black actress and a famous white actor standing together in the spotlight. Then came the moment that would deepen the outrage. At a 1993 event meant to celebrate Goldberg, Danson attempted humor that he believed was harmless. He appeared in blackface during his performance. What he intended as comedy struck many as deeply offensive. Within seconds, anger rippled through the room, especially among members of the black community. Amid the tense silence, one voice cut through the crowd. An audience member shouted, furious. "Besides being the other woman, you let him do that?" The question hung in the air, heavy and unavoidable. All eyes turned to Goldberg. She said nothing. She simply lowered her head, choosing silence over explanation. By the end of 1993, Goldberg and Danson's romance came to an end, though the two remained friends. Despite the controversy and the painful lessons of the past, Goldberg moved forward with resilience, continuing to shine in her career and eventually becoming a beloved voice on The View. Her story stands as a reminder that love can collide with mistakes, judgment, and prejudice. Yet through it all, the most powerful compass anyone can follow is the courage to remain true to oneself. Halle Berry. Halle Berry. From the spotlight to a legal battlefield. Halle Berry made Hollywood history as the first black woman to win the Academy Award for Best Actress. That moment should have been her crowning glory. Yet her relationship with Gabriel Aubry, a white model 10 years younger, would become a painful chapter that pulled her from the height of fame into a storm of controversy. Critics fixated on their differences in age and race. Society applauded her talent, but questioned her love. One autumn evening in 2005, beneath the golden lights and soft music of an elegant Los Angeles party, Halle Berry and Gabriel Aubry met for the first time. Their smiles lingered, their eyes locked, and the moment seemed to carve itself into memory. The connection was instant. Within weeks, a passionate romance began to unfold. But their love did not grow quietly. It grew under the glare of judgment. Fans and media outlets quickly turned their attention to what they saw as striking contrasts: a global black superstar and a younger white model. Headlines whispered doubts. Commentators speculated endlessly. What should have been a private love story became a public debate. The scrutiny only intensified as their relationship deepened. Whispers followed them through red carpets and interviews. Some questioned their compatibility. Others cloaked prejudice behind polite skepticism. Their love was constantly weighed, examined, and judged by a world eager to decide whether it could survive. For a time, it seemed their bond would triumph over the noise. Their relationship blossomed into what many believed was a dreamlike union. Yet beneath the surface, fractures began to form. By 2008, the once passionate romance had started to unravel. What followed was not a quiet separation. It became a public legal war. Barry and Aubrey found themselves in court, locked in a bitter battle over the custody of their child. Media commentary exploded overnight. Critics argued that the relationship had been doomed from the start. They came from different worlds, many claimed. To some observers, the outcome felt inevitable. Yet those reactions revealed more than simple hindsight. They exposed the lingering weight of racial bias and the persistent judgments surrounding relationships between black women and white men. When the trial finally ended, so did the marriage. What remained was not the fairy tale that once captivated headlines, but the scars of a love tested under relentless scrutiny, wounds that neither of them would easily escape. Naomi Campbell, a legend's fleeting love. Naomi Campbell, born in 1970, is a legendary supermodel who helped define the fashion industry. Striding down Vogue runways, she was like a storm, captivating everyone with her confidence and power. But in 2019, at 49, Campbell shocked the world by dating Liam Payne, a white singer 23 years younger. From fashion icon, she suddenly became the center of debates about age and race. Society admired her beauty, yet mocked her love. In 2018, at a London fashion event, under dazzling lights and flashes on the red carpet, Naomi Campbell arrived like a queen, drawing every eye. At the same time, Liam Payne, the famous singer, was also there. When their eyes met, like an unexpected lightning strike, time seemed to pause. A silent connection ignited instant rumors. Days later, they were seen together at glamorous parties, and news of their relationship quickly became a media sensation. Their romance was soon pulled into a storm of criticism and gossip. The press called it a scandalous affair. Headlines mocked, asking, "Is Naomi chasing youth?" While some fans admired her boldness, many sneered that she was older than Liam's mother. Social media exploded with harsh comments. Some labeled her a cougar, condemning the age gap, while others questioned a relationship between a legendary black supermodel and a young white pop star. Despite the relentless criticism, Campbell never lost her confidence. During New York Fashion Week, she strode fiercely down the runway. When a reporter asked about her relationship with Payne, she didn't hesitate. Looking straight into the camera, she declared, "Love has no age, only passion." Her words weren't just confidence. They were a statement for the right to love without fear of judgment, beyond age or race. Though Campbell and Payne's romance lasted only a few months, her story reminds us of something powerful. Love, even if brief, should be lived fully. Because every heart deserves the freedom to love, without the limits of society. Robin Thicke. Robin Thicke, the rhythm of a questioned love. Robin Thicke, an R&B singer who once ruled the charts with smooth, seductive melodies, shocked the world in 2014 when he began dating April Lovegeary, a white model 17 years younger than him and far removed from the life of a celebrated star. Instantly, their relationship ignited controversy, with critics questioning both their age gap and their racial differences. That same year, at a crowded party, Thicke first met Geary. The chemistry was immediate. Soon after, they stepped into the public eye together, appearing hand in hand at events while the media quickly labeled it a rebound romance. Some fans mocked the relationship, whispering that she was younger than his own daughter. The scrutiny only intensified. During one tense recording session, a producer bluntly asked him, "Do you truly love her, or are you just chasing attention?" Thicke paused, then answered quietly, "She's the melody I can't stop singing." The room fell silent, the weight of his words revealing a sincerity no one expected. Don Lemon, an enduring voice in American journalism and, for many, a symbol of love lived openly. Born in 1966 in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Lemon rose to prominence at CNN, known for his sharp commentary on race, justice, and the complex realities of modern society. At 53, he married Tim Malone, a white real estate agent 18 years his junior, stepping boldly into conversations about race, age, and sexuality that still divide public opinion. The two first met in 2016 at a bar in New York City. What began as a simple introduction quickly revealed a deep connection, their shared values and humor drawing them closer. Over time, their relationship grew into something undeniable, leading to a very public engagement that captured attention far beyond the newsroom. In 2019, they celebrated their wedding in Manhattan, surrounded by friends, family, and the quiet understanding that their union meant more than just two people saying, "I do." But their marriage was not without backlash. Critics hurled cruel remarks, some attacking race, others their age difference, and many simply their identity as a same-sex couple. Yet Lemon refused to let bitterness define the moment. Standing before his guests at the reception, he lifted the microphone and said with calm conviction, "Our love is a light that overcomes the darkness of prejudice." The room fell silent before erupting in applause. His words carried the warmth of truth, like a torch cutting through shadow, reminding everyone present that love, when lived bravely, has the power to challenge fear and inspire hope for those still searching for the courage to be themselves. Robin Givens, A Marriage as Fleeting as the Wind. Born in 1964 in New York City, Robin Givens is a talented and captivating actress who rose to fame as a beloved star. In 1996, she became the center of controversy when she married a white man she met at a tennis club, sparking criticism rooted in racial tensions. Givens met Marinkovich, and their romance quickly blossomed. A year later, the couple held a wedding that reportedly lasted only 7 minutes. Some fans admired her courage, but many others were harshly critical, accusing her of chasing a husband for fame. The intense public scrutiny followed her closely, especially when the marriage ended just a year later. In 1998, Givens and Marinkovich went their separate ways, and she continued pursuing her career while raising her son. Viola Davis. Viola Davis. Love can become a sanctuary when two souls choose courage over fear. Born in South Carolina, Viola Davis rose to greatness through roles that moved audiences and stirred the deepest human emotions. In 2003, at the age of 38, Davis married Julius Tenen, a white actor just 1 year younger and a respected figure within the Hollywood circle. Their love, however, did not arrive without doubt or scrutiny. Davis and Tenen first met in 2002 at a charity event, where meaningful conversations quietly blossomed into something powerful. By 2003, their wedding stood as a bold declaration of love, even as the media whispered questions. A black queen with a white man. What will people say next? The couple endured hurtful and discriminatory remarks, especially after they adopted their daughter, Genesis, in 2011. Yet through every storm, Davis and Tenen have remained deeply devoted to each other, a loving partnership and a family that stands as a quiet, powerful example of enduring love. Serena Williams. Serena Williams. Love beyond the court. Serena Williams, born in 1981 in Saginaw, Michigan, is a tennis icon with 23 Grand Slam titles. At 36, she married Alexis Ohanian, Reddit's co-founder, 2 years younger. Yet beyond the glory, her love was judged by many. In 2015, Williams met Ohanian in Rome, and they became engaged a year later. Their 2017 wedding quickly became a global media sensation. The couple faced harsh, discriminatory remarks simply because Williams is a woman of color. Even after welcoming their daughter, Olympia, the scrutiny never truly faded. Through it all, Serena and Alexis remained deeply devoted, raising their child with pride and inspiring millions around the world. Zoe Kravitz. Zoe Kravitz, a love story as fleeting as a whispered note. Born in 1988 in Los Angeles, California, she grew into an actress and singer whose quiet magnetism was impossible to ignore. At 31, Kravitz married Carl Glusman, a white actor 2 years younger. Their relationship quickly drew public attention and criticism over race and expectations. People admired her bold style, yet questioned her heart. The two met at a party in 2016 and later wed in Paris in 2019 in a dreamy ceremony. But headlines followed. Zoe with a white actor, will it last? By 2021, the marriage had ended. Kravitz moved forward with grace, carrying a simple truth: even brief love can leave behind the deepest lessons of growth. Rashida Jones, a love as quiet as moonlight. Rashida Jones, born in 1976, is a biracial actress known for her warm, gentle smile. In 2016, at 40, Jones began dating Ezra Koenig, a white musician 8 years younger from a beloved band. Their relationship drew criticism about race and age. In 2015, Jones and Koenig first met at a concert. They kept their romance private, yet rumors spread when they appeared together in 2016. Their love faced constant comments. She's older than him and biracial. Despite the judgment, Jones and Koenig remain happy, building a loving family while ignoring the noise of public scrutiny. Kerry Washington. Kerry Washington. A love that drifted through her life like a fleeting breeze. Born in 1977 in the Bronx, New York, Kerry Washington rose as a gifted actress known for powerful and unforgettable roles. In 2004, she surprised many when she began dating David Moscow, a white actor 2 years younger and a rising talent in Hollywood. Their relationship quickly drew attention, along with criticism and judgment. The two first met in 2003 while working on a film set, where an emotional connection formed almost instantly and soon blossomed into love. Yet their romance faced constant scrutiny because of their racial differences. Headlines focused on Kerry dating a younger white actor. Some fans offered support, but many voiced harsh opinions, insisting she should choose someone else. Washington tried to keep her personal life private, but public pressure continued to grow. In 2007, she and Moscow quietly went their separate ways, while Kerry Washington continued to rise and shine with remarkable performances. Cynthia Erivo. Cynthia Erivo. A love played out on a fractured stage. Cynthia Erivo, an actress and singer whose voice burns like fire, stunned the world at 30 when she began dating Dean John Wilson, a white stage actor 2 years younger. Soon, whispers of gossip surrounded her. In 2016, Cynthia Erivo and Dean John Wilson met in London, where casual conversations about art slowly grew into a deep connection. Their relationship lasted until 2019, but shortly after it became public, the media began to criticize Cynthia for dating a white actor. Questions surfaced, placing their love under harsh public scrutiny. Social media criticism quickly intensified. She should have chosen someone else, some claimed. Society relentlessly judged their racial and age differences, turning Erivo and John Wilson's relationship into a constant subject of debate. In 2019, they went their separate ways. After the breakup, both continued pursuing their careers, and their relationship slowly faded into memory. Nia Long, caught between love and rumor. Born in New York in 1970, the biracial actress built her career on natural, unforgettable performances. But at 44, Long suddenly found herself at the center of a storm. Rumors claimed she was dating Zac Efron, a white Hollywood star 17 years younger and adored by millions. Overnight, whispers about age and race began swirling everywhere. In 2014, the two were reportedly seen at a Hollywood event, where paparazzi cameras caught what looked like lingering, intimate glances. Within hours, gossip exploded across entertainment media. Headlines mocked the idea: Nia loving a young white heartthrob? Ridiculous, some said. A few fans defended her, but many critics attacked. She's older than his mother, they sneered. Long calmly denied it all, responding with quiet confidence, "I'm single and happy." The rumors were never confirmed, and while the gossip faded, Nia Long kept doing what she had always done, shining on screen with grace and undeniable talent. Lena Horne. A love that defied time. Born in 1917 in Brooklyn, New York, Lena Horne would grow into a jazz icon whose silky, magnetic voice could stop a room cold. In the late 1940s, whispers began to swirl around her name. The rumor: she was seeing Lenny Hayton, a white musician 3 years younger and a respected composer in the music world. In an era poisoned by rigid racial prejudice, such a relationship was almost unthinkable. The two first crossed paths in 1946 inside a recording studio, where their shared devotion to music sparked an instant connection. What began as creative chemistry soon grew into something deeper. Yet their love existed under a harsh spotlight. In Hollywood and beyond, every glance, every appearance together fueled gossip and scrutiny. Society tried to push them apart, but neither fame nor fear could silence what they felt. Against the odds, their bond endured. Through years of judgment and quiet resilience, Lena Horne and Lenny Hayton built a partnership rooted in loyalty and courage. Their love eventually led to a wedding that felt almost dreamlike in such divided times. And despite the storms surrounding them, they remained together until Hayton's passing in 1971, a testament to a love that refused to fade. Gabrielle Union. Gabrielle Union. Love, regret, and the lessons hidden inside our mistakes. Gabrielle Union, born in 1972 in Omaha, Nebraska, is an actress known for her radiant smile and undeniable presence. For years, she was rumored to be dating Chris Howard, a white athlete 3 years younger than her. Their relationship quickly became the center of attention. Facing whispers, slurs, and relentless scrutiny over race, Union and Howard first met at a football game in 2000. What began as a simple meeting soon turned into something deeper. Just 1 year later, they married, and their wedding ignited a wave of media frenzy. Headlines questioned their love. People asked the same harsh question again and again: why would Gabrielle marry a white athlete? The pressure kept building, and the weight of public judgment slowly crept into their private life. By 2006, their marriage came to an end. In a later interview, Union reflected on the experience with painful honesty. "I chose wrong, but I learned how to love." After the divorce, both moved forward and focused on their separate careers, yet the emotional scars from that chapter of life quietly remained. Teyana Taylor. Love beneath the stage lights. Born in 1990 in Harlem, New York, Teyana Taylor rose as a singer and actress known for her explosive energy and undeniable presence. At 28, whispers began swirling that she was romantically linked to Colin Farrell, a rising white actor from the young Hollywood scene. The rumors quickly sparked scrutiny, with critics questioning both the racial and age differences between them. Reports claimed Taylor and Farrell first crossed paths at a party in 2018. Soon after, paparazzi photos surfaced, and headlines exploded across entertainment media. Teyana dating a white star, what's her motive? While some fans voiced support, others responded with sharp criticism. Social media buzzed with disbelief. Was she serious? Was this even real? Taylor, however, refused to let the noise define her. With a calm smile, she brushed off the chatter, saying simply, "I live my life." The rumors about Taylor and Farrell were never confirmed, and rather than fueling speculation, she chose to focus on what truly mattered to her, pushing forward in her acting career and chasing her passion with fearless determination. Keke Palmer. Keke Palmer. Love caught in a storm of rumors. Born in 1993 in Harvey, Illinois, Keke Palmer rose as a gifted actress and singer, radiating youthful energy and undeniable charisma. At just 22, whispers spread that she was romantically linked to Zac Efron, a white Hollywood actor, pulling her into a wave of racial criticism and public speculation. In 2015, Palmer and Efron crossed paths at a high-profile event, where cameras caught what seemed like playful, intimate moments between them. The images quickly fueled headlines. Critics questioned her motives, asking if she was chasing attention on X. Palmer firmly shut the rumors down, saying, "I'm simply myself. I don't live for gossip." As the noise slowly faded, Palmer moved forward, keeping her passion for art burning brighter than ever. Toni Braxton. A legendary voice shaped by the pain of love. One of the greatest R&B vocalists of her generation, Toni Braxton captivated millions with her rich, smoky alto and soul-stirring ballads. Yet behind the glitter of fame and the power of her music, she often found herself confronting harsh public judgment. Rumors once spread suggesting she was involved with a younger white man, sparking waves of criticism that had little to do with her artistry. In 2018, gossip circulated on outlets like Vibe and Essence claiming that Braxton, then 51, was romantically linked to pop superstar Justin Timberlake, who is 14 years younger than her. The claim was never confirmed, but it quickly ignited controversy. For a successful black woman who had spent decades earning respect in the industry, the rumor became fuel for online attacks. Some critics, including voices within her own community, accused her of abandoning her roots simply because of who she was rumored to be dating. Comments flooded social media. Phrases like, "Tony is trying to be someone she's not," or, "She chose Timberlake to distance herself from her culture." Those words cut deeply. In one interview, Braxton admitted the criticism weighed heavily on her heart. "I just want to live honestly and follow what feels true to me," she said quietly. But it seems like everyone always has something to say. Even though the rumor remained unproven, the storm it created left a lasting mark, reminding her of the hidden price that often comes with fame and the quiet prejudice that still lingers in society. Stories of older black women loving younger white men have often become lightning rods for public debate. People question the age difference, the racial divide, and whether such relationships fit society's expectations. Yet those criticisms reveal something deeper, the invisible boundaries many still try to place around love. For the women who live these stories, the judgment can be painful, but it also exposes the courage required to follow the heart. In the end, these stories remind us of a simple truth: love does not recognize the limits that society tries to impose. It does not ask for permission from traditions, expectations, or public opinion. Real love is not defined by race, age, or the comfort of others. And every person, no matter who they are or whom they love, deserves the freedom to be loved without judgment.